Welcome everyone to Level 2 of the College to Career Readiness Program. We would like to provide you with a few video presentations today. This first one is an introduction to the world of work. We're very excited to be able to give you just an overview of the world of work and a few things to consider when you're relating your major to the world of work, as well as choosing career options related to your interests or major. One of the things that we want to do is help students learn the different types of majors that are available at Sacramento State. One of them is called applied majors, and they are, the major itself is pretty closely linked to what students are doing when they do internships or when they graduate in terms of the world of work. So for example, chemistry, accounting, graphic design, computer engineering, these types of majors, there's many more than the ones that are listed here, but end up doing pretty closely in the world of work related to what they're studying and what they're learning in their major. A second major that employers really pay attention to also are what are called liberal arts majors. And liberal arts majors, employers like them because students gain valuable, what we call soft skills as a result of the major. For example, communication skills, time management, people skills, organizational, and employers really place a high premium on those types of skills. So in either major, the applied majors or liberal arts majors, what becomes very important are internships that you gain and work experience that you gain in the world of work while you're in school. These are some examples of liberal arts majors, of things that liberal arts majors can do, various occupations that require really any major to go into them. These occupations, they're professional level, and the educational requirements to qualify for these kind of positions many times is any bachelor's degree, which includes liberal arts majors also. Or it could include an applied major where students may decide to do a Plan B option and do something else in the world of work that's not directly related to their major. In addition, in the world of work, there are many specialized industry websites that provide students a list of occupations and industry information that are unique to that industry. And so these are just a few you can see ranging from counseling related to working in nonprofits, to journalism jobs, to jobs in Northern California colleges, etc. But there are many of these specialized industry websites that either list occupations, job openings, or industry information. Also, we always remind students to not forget emerging occupations. These are new occupations that are coming available in the world of work every single day. They are emerging throughout the year, throughout the month. They're really cutting-edge occupations in all industries, and a lot of times students just aren't aware that they exist. So part of what we can do in the Career Center is to teach you how to locate these emerging occupations in the fields that you have an interest in. In addition to the emerging occupations, we always talk about the many areas in the world of work that are available for students. So this list provides you just a sampling of sectors in the job market that you might consider when you're looking at internships or part-time jobs or full-time employment career opportunities when you graduate. So I'd listed a few here that are something you may not have considered. For example, association management is all the staff and professionals that run professional associations. For example, the California Teachers Association has to have an entire staff run it, as an example. And they have many different positions that require any major, as well as some technical majors. So the supply chain industry, for example, is the whole network of companies and industries that get products, individual products, to manufacturers wherever the product is manufactured, and then gets the finished product to all the places in the world that sell that product. So that industry is gigantic and has many opportunities for students, as well as some of the others on this list. Within any field that you're thinking about, we always remind students also that there are very specialized subfields. And again, these are things that students can find out more about. So this is an example for students interested in psychology, for example. These are specific subfields in psychology that have many career opportunities in the world of work. So this would apply really to any field that you're thinking about as a student, and we can help you find these subfields related to your interests and your specialization maybe, or concentration in your major. In addition to these specialty sub-areas, many of you might be interested in a particular industry like health careers or career opportunities in the health industry. However, you may have a plan B like that needs to come up. Like, let's say your original idea was wanting to do nursing, but you want a plan B, so you want to still work in the health field. So as you can see from this slide, there's many other areas within the healthcare industry that are available to you, which is kind of exciting. There's many that are direct patient care, and then there are many that are on the business side of the industry. When you're beginning to research the world of work, it's important to consider really important factors related to the occupation or industry. We recommend that students actually go out and interview professionals or job shadow. We call the interviewing professionals informational interviews, and or you could job shadow professionals in the line of work that you're interested in. So these are some important questions to consider. You know, what is a typical day like, and what kind of, quote, culture or work environment is available for that line of work? And does it vary in different environments? Also, what are the academic requirements that are required for a professional school, like medical school, or any occupation? What are the requirements that employers are expecting? Sometimes friends or family, they give you, provide influences or opinions about what's expected in the world of work, but it's nice to check, because the world of work changes so much, on what the actual current requirements are and what the expectations are. In addition, it's nice to know if the job you're preparing for is going to be available when you graduate. So the employment outlook is important, in addition to what are some of the most pressing issues in the field, as well as some of the challenges related to the profession, in addition to what are some of the different career options related to what you're thinking about. Finally, there's a typical career path for new college graduates. What is realistic when students graduate to enter that particular profession? What is the realistic path that's typical for new college graduates? The other thing that we have students do is to really research the industry and occupation that you're thinking about. So these are some areas, of course, doing a Google search or using professional associations related to your field will certainly give you kind of the best practices and some of the current issues, as well as what's going on in the industry. For sure, before you interview for an internship or a part-time job, You want to really research the industry and particularly the job description and the company's website, because then you can weave that information in to your interview. When you start researching the world of work, these are several areas to consider when you're looking at a particular industry or occupation. And this relates more closely when you're actually trying to find an internship or part-time job or a full-time position. You identify first the geographic preference. What geographic area are you considering working in, whether it's Northern California or Sacramento only, or the Bay Area, or what is your target? What is the industry or field you're interested in, the function or actual department within the company, as well as specific job titles you're kind of interested in. And then within that geographic area, what specific companies would you like to target? So this is called a targeted job search plan, and you can have more than one target at a time for sure, and you can certainly change them. But this is very helpful and another thing to consider. In addition, as I mentioned earlier, professional associations are so valuable for students. They often have grants and scholarships for students. They have professional conferences that students can often go to. Sometimes you can even volunteer at the conference and get your registration fees waived. They have mentoring programs. You can become a student member of the association. So at the bottom of this slide are several internet search, Google search strategies that you can use to find the associations, the national, international, as well as state associations related to your interest area or major. So as you can see, you can type your keyword, for example, marketing, and then just type association, capital O-R, society, capital O-R, council. The OR in caps is very important because it tells Google that you want to consider either of those words, not all of them together. So this is an excellent way to gain more information about the industry. Of course, looking at career options related to a given major or field, these are some internet search strategies that you can use by typing in any of these on the bullet points under conducting internet searches, as you can see. The in URL colon and all in title colon, you can see there's no space after the colon, as well as on site colon. It's really good. So I would try these on your own time when you get a chance. Of course, the really neat thing, kind of one step before actually going out into the world of work, is using YouTube. And what you do is you type the occupational titles or industries that you found in the previous slide, and you go to YouTube and you type your keyword, like for example, marine biology careers, or a day in the life of a physical therapist. So what I'm going to do now is show you just a real short segment of a day in the life of a physical therapist, just to show you how neat it is to hear directly from a professional in the field, as well as see their work environment. So enjoy this next video.
Ready?
Ready,
Set?
set,
Jump!
go!
Jump! My name is Rachel Chavez, and I'm a physical therapist with the County of San Diego Health and Human Services. 6? You missed 7. Pretty busy here. I come in 7 o'clock in the morning and have my first kiddo up and waiting for me. Ready, set, go! California Children's Services is a program that works with kids birth to 21 years of age with permanent physical disabilities. Most of those are probably cerebral palsy, spina bifida, juvenile rheumatoid arthritis. Come on! Pretty much I spend most of my day working with kids, teaching them to be more independent in their daily lives and be able to do more functional skills. A lot of walking, standing, sitting, getting in and out of different positions, and just being able to do what's most important to them. 2, 3. This is a job that's near and dear to my heart. I feel really good about coming to work every day and working with these kids. I get to really connect with these families because we see them for long periods of time and get to see these kids grow and become more independent and see how meaningful my work is to them.
Woo! You made it! Ah, I got you!
It's very physically demanding. I go home tired every day, but at the same time I'm thrilled that I don't sit at a desk. I'm up and about and playing with the kids and doing what I love most, helping them find their way in life and just be as independent as possible.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. It's pretty neat to be able to see professionals in the field. As a summary, when you're choosing a major or career path, we teach students, and part of what this College to Career Readiness program does is it takes you through the process of exploring who you are, looking at academic options as well as the career options related to it, and experiential education opportunities where you interact with the world of work and gain experience and or talk with professionals in the field. So I want to thank you today for watching this video presentation on Introduction to the World of Work. Thank you.